pass it to Clemmer. Clemmer over to Linkenfelder.
Man, Linkenfelder's pretty fast.
Back to Gibson. He'll throw it to Pratts. Linkenfelder will put it up, and no good. Clemmer with the rebound, no good. Rebound number 4.
Number 4, Cam George.
He'll put it up for 3, airballs it, and rebound number 11. He'll put it up and get it. George will throw it into Linkenfelder.
2-0
take it to the front court.
Mustangs.
And out of bounds, it'll be
Governor's ball.
Looks to be Governor's ball. Yes, Linkenfelder will throw it in.
Yep, it's our ball.
He'll toss it in to George. And it looks to be a timeout by the referees.
What seemed to be the problem right there? Was he out of bounds? No.
I believe they passed it into the wrong spot.
Oh, well.
I'm not quite sure.
These are 2 younger guys, though.
Gibson into George. He'll take it to the top of the key. He'll hand it off to Gibson. Gibson's looking for a driving lane, and he'll bring it back out, pass it to Linkenfelder. Linkenfelder to George. George to Pratts. Pratts back to George. George will put it up for 3 and misses it.
How many points did George have in the first game?
I'm not quite sure, but he was one of the main scorers. 3 will drive and no good. Rebound Clemmer. Clemmer passes it to Linkenfelder. He'll take it to the front court. Top of the key. He'll pass it to Pratts. Pratts back to Linkenfelder. He'll put it up for 3, and that is no good.
No good.
He bricked it. 4 with the rebound, and he'll take it to the top of the key. Pass to 3, and he traveled.
Well, we won the first game of this little. It's called. Isn't it called the Hall of Fame tournament or whatever it's called?
I'm pretty sure we won it in overtime. Linkenfelder with the ball. He'll get it to Gibson. Gibson's driving. He'll pass it out to George. George driving. Back to Clemmer, and no good. And then Clemmer will foul.
That's his first foul.
It'll also be the first team foul for the Governors. Number 4 for the Mustangs will pass it in to number 3. They'll pass it to 20, 20 to 4. 4 to 10. He's driving, 20 is driving. He'll put it up and he'll make it.
4-0, go. 4-0 Mustangs.
Cross court pass to Pratts and he makes it.
That's good.
So give Linkenfelder the assist there.
It's
3
a
will take
great
it out to the
court
front
vision right there. Being able to see the open man down court.
I agree. George tries to save it, and he stepped out of bounds, so it'll be Mustangs ball. 20 will pass it in to 11, and then take it back for himself. He'll drive, and then step back out.
Tries to set up a screen.
He'll pass it to 10, to 3. 3 back to 11. Over to 4. 4 wide open 3, and he
no good.
Hits the front of the iron. Pass it to 20. 20 puts it up, and he'll nail it.
7-2
George
Mustangs.
passes into Linkenfelder. Back to George. George over to Gibson, and he hit the back of the rim. Pass, rebound 11, passes it to 3.
Gotta get this going.
3's gonna drive, hand it to 11. 11 back to 3. He'll pass it to 10. 10 to 20. 20 will drive, put it up, and no good. He'll put it back up after his own rebound and make it. Nice little hook shot there.
Come on, Govs.
Linkenfelder into George. George will take it up to the front court. Top of the key. He'll drive, put it up from mid-range and miss. And it'll be Governor ball. Out of bounds on, I think, number 11.
Marshall Cooper entering the game.
George will pass it in here. To Marshall Cooper. Cooper looking, he'll pass to Clemmer. Clemmer back to Cooper. Looking for a three, doesn't take it. Back to Clemmer. Clemmer puts it up mid-range, no good, it was short. 10 rebound, passes it to 20. Cross-court pass to 11, and he gets it. We're just getting bodied down low, Eli.
I know, it's just they're sending those cross-court passes, and we're just getting smacked because we don't have people down court on them.
The Mustangs seem to like to run a fast-paced offense.
We're going to try to slow that down and get them out of their comfort zone. Because their comfort zone right now, as I've seen, is pretty fast. That's how they played Clinton, and that's how they beat Clinton.
It was a 30-second timeout, so we're back in action here. It's 11-2 Mustangs, 3:41 left in the first. Only foul being on Trey Clemmer. Gibson will take it to the front court. He'll pass to Pratt, and it's intercepted. 11, wide open lane. He'll put it up. No good. Gets his rebound, misses again. Pratt's with the rebound, and he will give it to Cooper. Cooper will take it to the front court.
Nice rebound by Pratt's there.
He's looking for George. Intercepted again, but he ends up getting it back. He'll take it to the front court. Looking for a driving lane. Clemmer trying to up three, and he drains it.
Nothing but net.
That would have been good in college, as it was behind the orange line that they implemented recently. Three will take it to the front court.
I don't know why they should have just kept it as is. Don't you think, in college?
Yep.
Because that would make it easier for high school players to transition as like a freshman in college.
4-3. To 11. We'll pass it to 10, top of the key, over to 3. Passes it to 11, and it'll be out of bounds, and it'll be Governor's ball. 5 and 15 check in for the Mustangs. And Linkenfelder in for Gibson. And Stopa in for Clemmer. Linkenfelder take it to the top of the key. To Stopa. Stopa looking for a pass. He'll give it to Pratt. Over to Cooper. George will put it up, and good.
That's good.
That'll be his second three of the game. It is 11-8 Mustangs.
Cam George has that deadly three-point shot that he showed off a couple times tonight.
11 gets the rebound and will put it in. Cooper in to George. He'll take it to the top of the key, into the front court. He'll make an aired pass, and it'll be white ball. Must have been tipped there. Into George. He'll take it to the top. Looking to drive. He'll pass it off to Pratt. He'll drive.
That's a foul.
And
there
he
we
will
go.
Be fouled. Was almost able to get the and one, but couldn't quite make it. That'll be the first foul on the Mustangs, and it'll be the first free throws for the Governors. And the first one rolls out. He's got another shot here, though. Defense will be moving on the release here. Puts it up and misses again. 11 will pass to 15. 15
almost
to
intercepted there.
5. He'll put it up and no good, but they'll call
as a charge. There we go.
Offensive foul there, and it'll be Governor's ball. George will pass it into Linkenfelder. He'll take it to the front court. pass it back to George. Over to Pratt's to Linkenfelder. Linkenfelder fakes, passes it to Cooper. Cooper puts it up, and no good, not enough. 15 with the rebound, and he'll take it to the front court. He'll pass it off to 20. 20's driving, puts it up mid-range around the free throw line, and nails it.
They've just been hitting everything tonight.
They're looking good offensively. Guys are going to need to pick it up. George will take it up to the front court, pass to Cooper, to Pratt's. Pratt's back to Cooper. He'll drive, pass it out to Linkenfelder. Linkenfelder put it up and bricked it.
No good.
Rebound 15. Over to 11. 11 driving. He'll fake and stolen by Linkenfelder. Stopa driving. Euro steps and it is blocked off the backboard. Good play there defensively on the chase down. 20 to 5. 5 puts it up. No good. Rebound 4. Passes it cross, and it's intercepted again by Linkenfelder. He'll put it up, and no good. Too strong. Rebound not enough, and Pratt's with 3 rebounds there and finally gets it to go.
7.2 left in the first period.
15-10, they've made a little bit of a run here. Governors have 2 fouls. Mustangs only have 1. An update on the Tennessee game. It is 2nd and 10 with 12:15 left for Missouri. The Volunteers had to punt on their first drive. Back in action here at William Blount.
Marvin L. Boring Gymnasium, as Tyler would say.
No. 15 will pass it into 20. 5 seconds left. He'll almost lose the ball. Pass it
3,
to 5.
2.
Put it up.
Buzzer
And
beater, no
misses
good.
it for the last shot of the first. So we will go into second. Your score, 15-10 Mustangs. We'll be back in just a second. Back here at William Blount. 15 will shoot free throws, and he misses his first. Here's a second on the release, and he makes it. Linkenfelder over to Cooper. Cooper driving to the top of the key. He'll pass it down to Clemmer. Clemmer up to 2, and he airballs. Linkenfelder with the rebound. Over to Cooper. Cooper to Gibson. Over to Myers. Myers back to Gibson. He's looking for a 3. Can't find it. Gets it to Clemmer. Good pass there by Cole Gibson to Clemmer for the easy layup.
Clemmer, I think, is going to be a pretty good rising star coming up his junior and senior year.
He should help out offensively at least a lot for the Governors.
Especially with him being like 6'3".
I agree.
Because that's basically
Clemmer with
that's kind
the
of
steal.
what we're missing here.
Gibson will take it to the front court. He'll drive, pass it out to Myers.
We're missing a little bit of height.
Myers over to Linkenfelder.
Clemmer gives us that height.
Over to Clemmer. He's looking. He'll drive over to Gibson. Gibson puts it up and nails it.
There we go. Cole Gibson with another 3.
Starting to get the 3-point game and the passing going for the Governors. It's now only a 1-point game. 1 possession game. 6:20 left. 20 will drive, and he is fouled by Clemmer. That'll be his 3rd personal foul, and he will more than likely come out here, and he will. So will Cooper as George checks in as along with Pratt.
It's okay, Carter. We don't even have a name sheet up here. As you can tell, as we're calling numbers for the Mustangs over here, we do not have a
He'll pass it
name
into 3.
sheet.
3 looking for a driving lane. He'll pass it over to 5. 5 back to 3. Top of the key. Back over to 5. 5 looking for a driving lane to 32. He's a big guy.
Bet he can dunk.
Over to 10. 10 to 3. Almost stolen by Linkenfelder. He'll drive, put it up, and
No good.
misses. Rebound, Gibson. Gibson's going to drive to the front court. Top of the key. He'll drive. Linkenfelder. George puts it up. That'll be a 3 and misses
No.
it. Look,
Gets his rebound.
gets his own rebound.
Keeps it
Top of
alive
the key,
here.
puts it up mid-range and bricks it. Rebound 10, over to 3. Three will take it to the front court, top of the key. Linkenfelder on him. He'll pass it over to 5, and that was
As
an
a-
errant pass.
Yup.
It'll be Governor's ball.
People in the stands need to watch out a little bit.
Score still 16-15, 5:13 left in the second. Or I should say in the half.
Lingenfelter checks out. England checks in.
Gibson will take it to the front court. Pass it to George, top of the key. He'll pass it over to Myers. Myers looking for a driving lane. He'll pass it off to Gibson. Gibson driving. Over to George, and it was tipped out of bounds. So it'll be Governor's ball, still on their side of the court. Passing it in will be Gibson, number 0. We'll pass it into George. George driving, steps back, puts up a 3, and no good. Rebound 10
Barely
over to
rolled
3.
off.
Not bad, not a bad shot. Just didn't go down. 3 will drive, put it up, and good. That's the easiest layup you can get. Gibson taking it to the front court. He's looking. He'll pass it to George, top of the key. George driving, pass it to Myers. Myers puts up a 3 and nails it. Nothing but nylon there. 20 passes it into 3. 3 to the front court. 3 over to 5. 5 and intercepted by Gibson. Myers has it. Myers to the front court. Over to George. George to Gibson. Gibson to Tanner Pratts. He'll drive, put it up, and 1. Tanner Pratts. And he's got a chance for 3 here if he makes it on the line.
Carter, so George, Pratts, and Myers are all 3 of them are seniors. Seems like a very good combo right there.
I agree.
Seems like they've been playing with each other for a long time and know exactly where they're going to be all the time.
3 with the cross-court pass. Over to 20. 20 puts it up, no good. Rebound, George. George driving to the front court. He'll put it up, no good. Not enough on that one. Over to Myers. Myers puts up a 3 and bricked it. England almost with the rebound. 20 grabs it, puts it up, and easy layup there. And Wendell will call a timeout, try to get his troops in order here. Update to the Missouri-Tennessee game is currently 3-0 Missouri with 7 minutes left in the first. Garantano just made a beautiful pass to Josh Palmer.
They're down around the 20.
There's a big gain there.
Tennessee could possibly secure a bowl spot here.
There's all the possibility in the world for UT to go 7-5 this year, which would
And I'd
be
be
very
okay
good.
with that.
It'd be very good considering from what they came from 2 years ago.
Oh, that was.
Eli's upset
Sorry.
because
Garantano just threw a beautiful
pass
pass to Marquez Callaway.
and he dropped it.
It was jarred loose on the hit. I'm a very passionate Tennessee fan.
Same here. Back in action here at William Blount. It will be Governor's ball, and George passing it in to Gibson here. And looks like Gibson will take it into the front court. Gibson to George. George to Myers. Myers back to George. George back to Myers. He'll pass to Pratt's. He's got England wide open, and he'll put it up. Good play there.
Great play by Jake England.
Good job by Pratt's to find the open man. Twenty puts up a deep 3 and misses it.
That was almost at the logo.
Not a good selection there. That was almost NBA.
That was a lot farther than NBA,
Put it up
Carter.
and good. Gibson will take it into the front court. Top of the key. He'll drive, pass it to Myers. Myers to Pratt's. Pratt's looking to George, top of the key. Over to Gibson. Trying to find an open man here for an easy basket. To Pratt's. Pratt's to England. England to Gibson. Over to George, intercepted by number 5. Over to 3. Over to 4, and he will put it up despite the contact there by Jake England. Gibson passes it into England, back to Gibson. Gibson will take it to the front court. Top of the key.
We need to get something started here.
Over to George. Over to England. England puts it up, and no good. I think that was tipped there by number 10. 3 driving, and it will be,
Foul on
looks
Cole.
to be a foul on
Gibson.
Cole Gibson, number 0. And he will check out of the ball game along with Jake England. In comes Linkenfelder and Norman. Both teams with 3 fouls here. Score 25-22 Mustangs, 1:31 left in the half.
I believe Cole Gibson is going to be a pretty good ball player.
3. He won't take the wide open shot. And looks to be a timeout here.
Because he is only a sophomore. That's crazy. Starting on a 6A team as a sophomore.
That is very good.
And playing one of the hardest positions to play is point guard.
Yes.
He's got to know all the plays and everything, just off the top of his head.
It'll be a technical. 20 will make the technical shot. Looks like he's going to have 2.
I don't think I saw what happened there.
Me either. Must have been on Wendell. I'm not quite sure. And he makes both of them, and they will end up getting the ball back here.
Could have been
on
talking,
the technical
though.
foul.
Talking. Not what you needed here.
Over to 3. 3 to 20. 20 looking to drive back to 3. 3 fakes the 3. To 4. 4 puts it up with the contact, and it rolls in. Lucky roll there for number 3. George will take it to the front court. Over to Norman. Norman going for the hook, and no good. Solid defense there by the Mustangs. 4 to 3. 3 top of the key. Looking
They
for
like
a
to
man
play
inside.
fast.
Goes to 4. I agree. 10 to 3 on the double coverage. And he'll put it up. No good. Rebound Norman. Over to George. George will take it to the front court. George to Pratts. Pratts puts it up. He's got a 3 and misses it. Just didn't get the roll. Rebound 10 to 20. 20 will take it to the front court. He's driving. Puts it up and good. 31-22 Mustangs. 24 seconds left in the half. George will take it to the front court. An update on your Tennessee game. Samaglia just missed a field goal. It's 3-0 still, Missouri Tigers. George, and it'll be a walk. Cooper. Wendell not happy with that. 3 seconds left. He's going to have a lot of adjustments to make in halftime. We'll put it up and way off on the last chance shot. And that'll be the end of the half. The score 31-22 Mustangs. We'll be back after halftime. Back here at William Blount, start of the third quarter. Update on the Tennessee game. Juwan Jennings with a big gain there on the pass by Garantano. Gets big yardage, and they're in Missouri territory. 52 seconds left in the first. It was a little drag route, and he just happened to be wide open down the middle.
He broke free on that one. I thought he was going all the way until I saw number let's find him. It's corner, number 22, I think.
22 or 24-1.
Yeah.
Now we're ready to go here at William Blount, Marvin L. Boring Gymnasium. It'll be Governor's ball as Gibson passes it into Linkenfelder and then back to Gibson, so he'll take it into the front court. Top of the key, over to Linkenfelder. Linkenfelder to George, and looks to be on the floor foul on number 4. Defensive foul there, so it'll remain in the possession of William Blount.
Out to Cam.
He'll put it up, no good. Rebound.
I thought that was a foul there.
To 4.
Look how he got some skin right there.
A lot of contact there. 11 puts it up, no good. Rebound Clemmer. Clemmer to Gibson. He'll take it to the front court. Gibson over to George, top of the key. Over to Linkenfelder. Linkenfelder to Pratz. Pratz will put it up for a 3 and no good. Hit the brick. Rebound 20 over to 3. 3 driving. He'll put it up with contact. No good. 3 with the rebound. Rebound 11. George with the block. And rebounded by 11 over to 20. 20's driving. He'll put it up. No good. That was short. Rebound George.
Oh, this could be
George
a big
driving,
one.
And puts it up.
Oh, that's a foul
almost
right
got
there.
the and one. So George will have 2 free throws here.
He could have thrown that down right there. If he didn't have that guy tailing him, if he just had a little bit more space.
So here's the first one by George. Your score 31-22 still. First one rolls in. Kind roll there. Here's George's second. Movement on the release and nails it. 2 easy points there for Cam George. 3 will take it into the front court. Top of the key. He'll pass it over to 10. 10 over to 11. 11 to 3. To 4, top of the key. He'll drive, put it up, and good. Soft touch there on the glass. George will take it in. Long pass and intercepted by 3. Another long pass. 4 got it blocked by Linkenfelder.
Holy cow. That was a powerful block right there.
Linkenfelder isn't the tallest on the court, but he makes up for it with his hops. 3 will pass it in over to 20. 20 moving to the top of the key.
I heard he can
getting a screen.
I heard he can get rim almost all the way, like almost.
And aired pass there.
Almost dunk a ball.
Linkenfelder?
Yeah, like that's how high he can jump.
Wouldn't surprise me. George will pass it in to Linkenfelder, and he'll take it to the front court.
Same thing with Tristan Schrinnerin.
Yep. George to Gibson. Gibson down low to Clemmer. Clemmer with the hook shot and nails it.
Nothing but net.
3 will take it into the front court. Calling a play. Linkenfelder on 3. 3's going to drive, spin, put it up, and no good. Too strong. Clemmer with the rebound to George. George over to Linkenfelder. Linkenfelder over to Gibson. Gibson's got it for 3 and airballed too much. Clemmer with the rebound over to Linkenfelder. Too much again. Linkenfelder another rebound. George will put it up for 3. No good. Another rebound by Linkenfelder. He'll get it to Gibson. Gibson puts up wide open 3 and nails it.
Nailed it.
And the Mustangs will call a timeout. We'll take one with them. It is 33-29 Mustangs. 5:24 left in the third. We'll be back.
And we're back at Marvin L. Boring Gymnasium.
3 will take it into the front court. He'll pass it to 20. 20's driving, puts it up, and soft touch there on the glass as it is banked in. Linkenfelder will take it to the front court. To Klemmer. Klemmer puts it up with contact. He is fouled. Almost an and 3 opportunity, and 1 opportunity.
And 1, Carter.
Excuse me.
And 3. That's going to be the new joke around here.
Klemmer with 2 free throws here. Here's the first, and it is good. Off a couple of bounces on the back of the rim.
Looked like Kawhi Leonard right there. Bounce, 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 in.
And his second is good. 3 will take it into the front court to 20. 20, top of the key. Looking for a drive, can't get it. Over to 3. Linkenfelder on him. Over to 20, 20 up, and not strong enough. Rebound by 4, and it's tipped by Cam George. Linkenfelder with the rebound, and over to Gibson, top of the key. Gibson over to Linkenfelder. Linkenfelder top of the key. Over to George. And good. Good job by Klemmer there. Three will take it into the front court. Over to 4. 4 looking for a 3. Not open. George on him. And he will be fouled by Cam George.
Update on the Tennessee game. Tennessee's in the goal line. Juwan Jennings with the direct snap.
And
stopped short. On like the half-yard line. Juwan Jennings got trucked.
That is a rare sight. 4 top of the key. George on him. Over to 3. 3 to 20. Makes Gibson fall. Wide open 3 and can't hit it. 11 with the rebound, puts it up, no good, but he's fouled. The foul will be on, I believe, Linkenfelder.
On that play, it looked like targeting to me. Made the right
touchdown, Tennessee. Is now 6 to 3. 11 with his first free throw, no good. So a good foul there. It's always a good foul whenever you make the offensive player work for the points instead of giving him something wide open.
How many fouls are we at for team?
We are at 2 team fouls this quarter. 11 gets a lucky roll there on his second, and he's good. George will take it into the front court after a couple passes to Linkenfelder, top of the key. Back to George. George over to Cooper. Cooper will drive.
Back out.
And he'll walk. That's a travel. Move the pivot foot. '20 will take it into the front court. Top of the key. He'll drive, put it up, and the contact. That'll be an and 1 and a possibility for 3 at the line. Foul was on, I believe, Cooper. He'll put it up, 20, and gets it, so that'll be 3 points there. Pratt will pass it in to George. George will take it to the front court. Over to Linkenfelder. Top of the key. Over to Pratt's. Pratt's back to Linkenfelder. He's got a wide open 3 and no good, but
tipped in.
Good tip in there by Cam George. Nice offensive rebound and nice 2 points there. 20 will put it up and no good. Rebound George. George is going to drive.
Outnumbered.
To Cooper, over to Linkenfelder, over to Klemmer. Mid-range, got it. Nothing but nylon there.
Swish.
20 will take it into the front court for the Mustangs.
37-39. Mustangs on top right now.
The Governors have made it a close game, 20 over to 5. 5 over to 11. 11 to 20. Over to 11, top of the key. To 5. To 4. 4, spins, puts it up, and gets it to go. Linkenfelder passes it into George, and George will take it to the front court. Gibson looks to be checking in here. George to Linkenfelder, Linkenfelder to Pratz. Pratz loses the ball, and it'll be out of bounds on the Mustangs. Number 20 dove and couldn't quite get it. Gibson checks in for number 12, Linkenfelder there. And Gibson will pass it in. And looks like he's going to George. He will. Fakes the pass, loses the ball, and it'll be
intercepted.
Stolen by number 5.
Stolen.
11. Over to 20. 20 driving. Passes it out to 5. 5 wide open 3 and bricks it. Good shot decision there, just didn't get it to roll. Gibson with it. Gibson's going to drive. He'll spin, put it up, and miss it. There should have been a foul called there.
Don't know what the referee was doing right there.
2-15, and he will be fouled. Just about the same exact play on Gibson, and they just didn't call it. So 15 will have 2 free throws here, as it was up on the shot. 3 team fouls for both teams. Your score 41-37, 1:33 left in the third. 15 misses his first, and Stopa will check in along with Myers for Klimmer and Pratz. 15 with the second, and he gets it to go, so only 1 there. Stopa into Myers, Myers into Gibson, Gibson to Cooper. Cooper driving, and out of bounds. It will be off of the Mustangs. I believe number 5 touched
Governor's
it last.
ball. Again.
George into Gibson. Gibson driving. He'll pass it out to Cooper for the 3, and not enough
Almost
there.
got stuck up right there.
20. Taking it into the front court.
What
Top
is
of the
the
key,
rule with
driving over to 11 and gets it to go.
What is the rule if the ball gets stuck?
I'm pretty sure that it goes to either possession or the other team.
So jump ball, basically.
Yes. 2. Myers has it blocked. The Mustangs have 2 big men, where the Governors only really have 1.
I don't know. Cam George can count as another one. Cam George and Klimmer are both pretty big.
And it'll be out of bounds, and it looks to be a timeout by Coach Wendell and the Governors. We'll take one with them. Your score 44-37 in the third. We'll be back. Back here at Marvin L. Boring Gymnasium. Only 58.6 left in the third. 17 fouls altogether for both teams. 4 for the Governors, 3 for the Mustangs. Gibson will pass it in to Myers, and he gets it to Cooper. Cooper to George. George top of the key. George will pass it to Gibson.
Myers shifting over, going down low, crossing over.
Stopa with the screen. Over to Myers. Myers got a wide open 3 and airballed it. Cross-court pass and put a little too much on it for the score. Never mind. And he will be fouled by George.
That's 4 team fouls now. Getting closer to a bonus.
11 will have 2 free throws here. Here's the first. Got it. Swish of the net there. Norman will check in for Stopa. And Linkenfelder is coming in for Cam George, so we're going with a little bit of a smaller lineup here.
I think we're putting in the smaller guys so they can keep up with the
I agree.
faster guys from Walker Valley, because they're just playing us fast with those cross-court passes and all that.
11 misses his second free throw, and Gibson will pass it into Lincolnfelder. He'll take it to the front court, top of the key. Passes it over to Cooper. Cooper going to drive, puts it up with contact, no good. There should have been a foul call there.
They're just letting them be.
They're letting them play.
I know, but they're not letting us play against them.
A lot of substitutions here for the Mustangs. 10 comes in for 4, and
number 3 comes out.
3 comes out. 15 checks in also. 20 will take it into the front court. He'll pass it to 10. 10 back to 20. Contested 3 and rolls out.
No
Rebound good. Cooper. Cooper will pass it to Lincolnfelder. Over to Myers. Myers puts up a 3, not enough. And that'll end your third quarter. The score, 45-37. Mustangs. We'll take a break with them here on the GovNation Network.
On blue?
Back here at William Blount. Lincolnfelder will take it into the front court. Over to Gibson. Gibson's going to drive. He'll pass it back to Lincolnfelder. Lincolnfelder will drive. Over to George. Over to Pratts. Pratts fakes the 3, drives, and puts it up. Easy layup there for Tanner Pratts.
That's a pretty layup right there.
Good pass, too. 3 into the front court. He'll drive, spin, and pass it out to 5. 5 over to 10. 10 will put it up and make it. George is going to drive. He'll give it over to Gibson. Gibson a little too strong there on the 3. 3 is in the top of the key. We'll get it over to 11. 11 will drive, and that'll be a travel. He walked.
Governor's ball.
Cooper will pass it into Lincolnfelder here. Lincolnfelder will take it to the front court. Top of the key. Pass it over to Cooper. Cooper to Pratts. Pratts to George. George going to drive, put it up, no good.
How is that not a foul?
Looked to be some contact there. 3 to 11. 11 spins, puts it up, and good soft touch there.
That was a great shot right there.
Lincolnfelder to Pratts. Pratts will put up a deep 3 and nail it. 3-pointer for Tanner Pratts.
Gov's down by 6. Down by 7.
Still a close game here.
Left in the 4th.
3's going to drive, lose the ball. He'll drive again, put it back up, and no good. Cooper with the rebound. Cooper will drive, give it to Gibson. Gibson will drive, and no good. Out of bounds. It'll be Mustangs ball. 20 will check in for 3, looks to be. Yes, it will. 15 will pass it into 20.
It would really help if we had names for these guys.
It really would. 20 into the front court. They'll pass it to 15. 15 back to 20. 20 inside to 11, and that will be a foul on Tanner Pratt's. Looked to be a little bit of a reach in there. I agree with the call.
Tanner looking a little bit upset with the call right there.
I agree.
We just need to keep our composure, keep on going with what we're doing.
Still a competitive ball game. 20 into 11, back to 20. 20 is going to drive, put up a mid-range, and short, rebound 11. And the foul on Pratt's. I don't agree with that, and he's been teed up.
We're officially now in the bonus.
Yep.
I don't
Very
agree
upset with the call. Clemmer is going to check in, maybe for Pratt's here. Try to get him to calm down a little bit. 20's first free throw on the technical is good. Here's the second. And it
no good.
Does not go. Clemmer will check in for Pratt's here. Clemmer playing with 3 fouls.
Oh, he has to go to the locker room, doesn't he? He just get ejected?
I believe he might have gotten ejected if the first technical
2
was
tags.
on him.
There's 2 tags, I'm pretty
Was
sure.
it 2 on him?
Yep, I think so. I think that was at the beginning of the game where he got another tag right there.
No, he's coming
never
back.
mind.
Just wanted to get a drink of water, I suppose. 11 will pass it into 20. 20 over to 15. 15 will lose the ball, and he'll get it back. 11 down low.
Great interception right there
by Cooper. Cooper is fouled by number 5 for the Mustangs. Update on the Tennessee game. 3rd and 10, 7-10, Missouri up against the Vols. 9:21 left in the second. Clemmer down low, puts it up, no good. Rebound Linkenfelder, no, they'll call a jump ball.
That was over the back.
Possession will go to the Mustangs.
That was over the back.
Looked to be a little bit of an over the back there. Obvious call that did not go the Governor's way again.
Seems like a pattern.
20 will take it into the front court. Top of the key, over to 10. 10 to 5. 5 to 11. 11 over to 4. 4's going to drive, and the pass will be stolen by number 14, Trey Clemmer. Linkenfelder taking it to the front court, slowing it down, giving it to Gibson. Gibson over to George. Top of the key, George puts up a deep 3 and rolls out. Rebound 10 over to 20. 20 to 4. Cross court pass, and he nails it.
Playing fast again.
Linkenfelder will take it into the front court. Over to Clemmer. Clemmer puts up mid-range, and no good. Not strong enough. Rebound 10. 20 taking it into the front court. Cross court to 5. Over to 10. He'll put up a 3. No good. He bricked it. Rebound Cooper to George. George is going to drive here. He'll put it up, and too strong again. Rebound. Clemmer puts it up, no good. 4 with the rebound for the Mustangs. It'll be a timeout. We'll take one with them. Your score 52-42 Mustangs, 4:03 left in the 4th. We'll be back. Back here at Willia and Blount. Wendell obviously not happy with the fact that Tanner Pratt was teed up, as he's still talking about it to the referee that called the technical.
Sorry about that.
5 will take it into 20. 20 into the front court. Screen, 20 to 11. 11 almost loses the ball. He'll drive to 20. 20 wide open three and nails it.
Mustangs up by 13 now.
Linkenfelder to George, top of the key. Over to Gibson. Gibson will drive. He'll pass to Cooper. Cooper will put it up and get it.
That's it. That looked like nothing but net right there.
Beautiful shot there.
That was out. Gov's ball. Oh, never mind. Foul. Number 20, taking his first shots.
It'll be a 1-and-1. On the release, they'll move, and he nails it, so he'll get another. They'll also move on the release here. And the shot. And he makes both. 57-44.
Myers fakes the three.
Cooper up.
Takes it.
And got it.
Nothing but net right there.
Good shot there by Cooper. 20. Take it into the front court. Over to 10 at the 3. Over to 11 down low. And that will be a charge on number 11. It'll be Governor's ball.
It doesn't matter, but that was a flop. But whatever gets the foul right here, that's exactly what we needed. We need to get possession right here.
Linkenfelder will take it into the front
the
court.
Momentum.
Over to George, over to Cooper. Cooper to Gibson. Gibson will drive, put it up with contact, and almost gets the N1. He'll have 2 shots here.
And we're now on the bonus.
57-47, 10-point game, 2:50 left in the game. Gibson with 2 foul shots here. And the first is good, nothing but net. They'll be moving
Great
on.
shot by Gibson.
They'll be moving on the release here. And the second free throw, again, good, nothing but net. 20 will cross court pass to 5, back to 20. 20 over to 10. 10 will get it over to 5. 5 down low, intercepted.
Stolen.
George driving, put it up. Almost, no good.
Got the rebound. Clemmer's
Rebound,
got the rebound.
Clemmer. Over to Cooper, wide open 3, nails it.
Nailed it. Holy cow. That was a great shot by Seth Cooper. Not Seth Cooper. Seth Myers.
Marshall Cooper.
Marshall Cooper. I'm getting them mixed up.
5-point game here, 2 minutes left in the fourth. 20 will drive and get contact. That'll be a foul on Linkenfelder. So I'll have 2 shots here. They will be moving on the second. And his first free throw is good. Checking in is Tanner Pratz for Cole Gibson.
Number 20 seems like he's a pretty solid free throw shooter.
The offense runs around him. And the second free throw is up and good. 2 for 2 there from the line. Clemmer into George. George, top of the key, he'll drive. Put it up and no good. Rebound, Pratz. Pratz over to Linkenfelder. Linkenfelder thought about it and did not take it. And it'll be out of bounds on number 4, and it will be Governor Ball. Timeout. Coach Wendell will take one with him. Your score, 59-52, 151 left in the fourth. We'll be back. back here at William Blount.
59-52, 151 left in the fourth period.
Both teams in the bonus. And Lincolnfelder will pass it in for the Governors. And he'll get it into George. His length helped, and it's stolen by number 10. Number 10 is going to take it and pass to 3. 3 spins to get it into the front court. 20 is going to drive, wide open layup, and he gets it. 61-52, Lincolnfelder into the front court. He'll drive, get it to Cooper. Cooper with the contested 3 and short. A little bit of a heat check there. 20 cross court to 3, 3 to 5. 5 back to 3 and stolen by Cooper.
We got numbers.
Cooper's going to drive and no shot. The foul was on the floor, so it will be a 1-and-1 situation for Marshall Cooper.
Subs coming in. Cole Gibson comes in for Clemmer.
Running a little bit of a three-point kind of offense here. Cooper's first is no good. He bricked it. 4 with the rebound, over to 5. 5 to 20, and he walked. Lucky break there for the Governors.
So that was a wide open shot right there.
George
Again,
will pass it into Lincolnfelder.
They're running that fast-paced offense right there. They're immediately getting down the court, or they already have somebody down the court.
George to Gibson. Over to Cooper. Cooper over to Pratz. Pratz is going to drive. He'll lose the ball, and it'll be stolen. No, they'll call a jump ball. And that will put possession with the Governors. 53.7 left. It is a 9-point game.
Still possible.
Very possible. Into Cooper. Cooper puts it up and getting a little trigger happy there. Needs to find an easier shot. 3. Will Euro step, put it up, no good. Rebound 4. He'll put it up and bank it in. Lincolnfelder into George. George is going to drive. He'll put it up and no good. Rebound 4. And it's stolen by Lincolnfelder on the air and passed. Lincolnfelder will drive. He'll put it up, and it's blocked by number 10.
Number 10 is a really tall guy.
He's been very good defensively. 4. Looks like they'll hold it until the end of the game. Your score for the final, 63-52 Mustangs. This will give the Governors their first loss of the year. And that'll be the ball game, folks.
Thanks for watching.
I'm Carter and Eli Turner signing off. Have a good day, folks.